Hello friends, today we discuss 3D geometry, and in 3D geometry we discuss a direction cosine. What is direction cosine? Direction cosine is important portion in 3D geometry which is used in find the equation of line and the equation of line also. Okay, so we need to discuss direction cosine. Direction cosine is very important concept. So what is the direction cosine and how can we use to find out the equation, line and plan also? It means that if I have a line which make an angle alpha, beta, gamma with the positive direction of x-axis, y-axis and z-axis respectively. Okay, the cos of alpha, cos of beta and cos of gamma that are called direction cosine. So you can see here I have a rectangular frame. You can see on board x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Z-axis because of we are studying here 3D geometry. I can take a point P. Okay, so the coordinate of point P is x, y, z, right? And I can join with the origin O. The line OP make an angle alpha, beta, and gamma with a positive direction x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis, right? So the cos alpha, cos beta, and cos gamma are called direction cosine, right? Also denoted by L, M, N, right? I hope you understand. And one more thing is very important, and we will prove it. L square plus n square plus n square is equal to 1. We can prove that. How can we find out that L square plus n square plus n square is equal to 1? See, you can see in diagram, I can draw a perpendicular on x-axis and I can say it is A point, right? On the x-axis. So what is the OA is, I can say x, okay, the distance between O point and A point, okay? O is origin point, you can see here. And OP is, I can say R, okay? Let's assume that OA is equal to x, I can say, and OP is equal to R, right? Now, we have a right angle triangle, you can see here, PAO, a right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, I can calculate or find out cos alpha. What is cos alpha? It's nothing but B by H, base by hypotenuse. You know that about? So you can see here in diagram what is base. Base is OA, okay, and hypotenuse is OP, right? So the cos alpha is equal to OA is X and OP is R, right? So from here X is equal to, I can write down X is equal to R cos alpha, right? I hope you understand, all of you. Now, similarly, in the direction of y-axis, I can write down y is equal to R cos beta, and in the direction of cos y z-axis, similarly, I can say that z is equal to R cos gamma, right? Now, I can take the square, okay, both sides. So, it will be x square is equal to R square cos square alpha, y square is equal to R square cos square beta, and z square is equal to R square cos square gamma. Right? All of you? I hope you understand till here. Okay, great. Now, x square, y square, z square, we have three equations. I can add in three equations. Given three equations, I can add. So it will be x square plus y square plus z square is equal to x square. I can take r square. I can take common. Okay, from three equations. So it will be cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma. Right? I can say it is equation number 1. I hope you understand it here, all of you. Now, we need to calculate x square plus y square plus z square. What is x square plus y square plus z square? You can see in diagram, we have a point O, which is origin point, and P point, okay? So, the distance between 2 points, we already discussed about it, okay, in our last class, that what is the distance between 2 points, okay? So, I need some space, I can rub this portion, okay, and we need to calculate the distance between 2 points. What is the distance between 2 points, we have a formula we already derived in our last class, which is OP is equal to under root x2 minus x12 whole square plus y2 minus y12 whole square plus z2 minus z12 whole square. So you can see here O is origin point, which means 0 0 0 coordinate, and P we have a coordinate as x y z, right? So you can put in the formula and you can calculate the OP, which is x square plus y square plus z square, right? And also OP we already discussed that it is R, right? So from here I can write down that x square plus y square plus z square is equal to R square, right? So I can say the equation number 2. Now the value of x square plus y square plus z square is equal to R square. From equation number 2 we can put in equation number 1, which means the R square is equal to R square and cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma, right? From here we can say when they cancel out R square from the both sides, so it will be cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1, right? So cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma we can denote it by L and N respectively. So we can write down x L square plus n square is equal to 1. I hope you understand it. It is the most important concept. We will use it, okay, in our question when we will solve the questions, okay, from your textbooks. So we will use this formula. I hope you understand it here, all of you. Any issue? You can write down. Yes, students, we can discuss some particular cases. Okay, first of all, when we want to find out the direction cosine of x-axis. So how can we find out the direction cosine of x-axis? Okay, so you can see here the x-axis is and y-axis and z-axis are perpendicular to x-axis. So it means that the angle, we need an angle, okay. So x-axis is parallel to x-axis, right? So the 0 degree angle it will be, so I can say that cos 0, and y-axis perpendicular to x-axis, it means I can see the cos 90 degree, okay, beta is 90 degree, right? And z-axis is also perpendicular with x-axis, so the cos 90 degree also, right? So the cos 0 is 1, cos 90 is 0, and cos 90 also 0, right? Similarly, I can calculate the direction cosine for y-axis. It will be 0, 1, 0, right? And for the z-axis, the direction cosine for the z-axis will be 0, 0, 1. I hope you understand. Okay? And the next case we will discuss also, that if I have a line which make an equal angle with the positive direction of x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, then alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma, right? Equal angle, make an equal angle. If I have a line which is make an equal angle with the positive direction of x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, so alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma. We discuss a concept, okay, which is cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. You can put in this. So the cos square alpha plus cos square alpha plus cos square alpha is equal to 1, right? So we can write down here 3, it becomes 3 cos square alpha is equal to 1, right? Also I can write down here the cos square alpha is equal to 1 by 3 and cos alpha is equal to plus minus 1 by root 3, right? When a line make an equal angle with the direction, positive direction of x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, then the direction cosine is will be cos alpha is equal to plus minus 1 by root 3. I hope you understand. Now we can write down